Mark 12:31. And the second, like it, is this: you shall love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other commandment greater than these. In last week's devotional, we discussed the first part of Jesus' response to the lawyer's question of which commandment was the first or greatest of all Scripture. Jesus had answered by quoting from Deuteronomy 10:12. Now Jesus enhances this by stating the second part of the Ten Commandments is like the first part. It involves a choice of love. Quoting from Leviticus 19:18, the focus of our love is not shown towards God, but rather towards our neighbors, or the people we meet daily. Exodus 20:12 encourages people to honor their parents. Obviously, for a great portion of our lives, parents are a major part of that daily existence. How we look towards them and respect and honor them is reflected in all our other personal interactions. God's promise of long life indicates more than just increased years, but a life of joy and happiness. In Exodus 20:13, God encourages us to choose not to take life. How much strife, conflict, and misery would be prevented if people would choose life over the shedding of blood throughout the annals of time? Exodus 20:14 is further amplified by Jesus in the Sermon on the Mount. There, God shows how the heart motives impact our daily relationships. It's not just a matter of actions. In this case, violating the sanctity of marriage, a symbol of God's relationship with His church, it is the thought. Exodus 20:15 reminds people how not just taking someone else's spouse is against the nature of the law, but taking those items which are not mine breaks the bond of human relationships, no matter what reason I might come up with to justify the theft. The words of Exodus 20:16 shows how God values a truthful testimony. Today, this seems even more important as the world around us decays into a string of continual falsehoods and untruths. Think about how much distrust now exists in the world because of the chain of lies which are constantly foisted upon us. Finally, Exodus 20:17 gets to the heart of what leads up to all the other things which the commandments regarding human relationships are addressing: the nature of the heart. Another way this commandment can be summed up is by Paul, when he shows that it's not the thing which is evil, rather the root of all evil is in the love of the thing. This is what covetousness is: a love of things which are not mine and the choice to put myself first over my neighbor. Father, thank you for showing how your love is concerned with even my personal relationships here in this world and even into the next.